Katy Perry and Lionel Richie, all next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
Thank you. Good. Wow. You guys, do you have to go?
It was abrupt.
It is Tuesday, October 30th, a day before
The day
our
before.
big Halloween special.
The day before, everybody. You know who was here is Amanda Castro, just in time for Halloween, a truly terrifying T-shirt.
Is that you all over the T-shirt?
That's me all over the T-shirt.
Look at all of those great images.
Yeah, that's right. But look, underneath it, underneath that shirt is my favorite shirt, the Ryan shirt. Yeah. Thank you, Amanda. Amanda made a shirt for me that is all Mark's image, and Mark took it back to Vancouver, and basically now the entire cast of Riverdale wears that shirt around, and the whole crew, everybody, and I keep texting him saying, I want my shirt back.
Well, all you have to do is ask. I have one.
You have one of Mark?
I have one of your husband, yeah. I wear it all the time.
I had a feeling. I have gum in my mouth. I'm
Here.
sorry. No. I don't want to spit it into your hand.
Well,
Guys,
it's Kleenex.
Guys, it's live TV. It's live TV. I'm sorry. I forgot. Sometimes you forget.
Something happened to me that's never happened to me. This morning,
what happened?
I came in, and for the first time, in preparation for the big show tomorrow,
Yes.
I had there's lots of fittings for this show that we're doing tomorrow, right?
Well, you've got your hosiery, you've got your high heels, you've got your bra, you've got your accoutrement that goes with the bra.
A lot of men.
And that all happened at 7:30 this morning. I came in, and there was extra tension at the dressing room. And I thought, well, maybe we're doing a photo shoot or something's happening before the show, which usually doesn't, but I don't look at my schedule that often. I just go. And I had a Spanx fitting. I didn't see that in my calendar. But a Manx, whatever it was.
It's Spanx.
It was Spanx.
Yeah.
And there was an official person that had all different varieties of Spanx.
Yes.
Some come to here. Another, if I wanted it, came over the shoulders. And they're looking at me like, well, which one do you prefer? Well, none of them.
I just want you to know that were you an actual woman, the Spanx fitting happens at the age of 40 no matter what. So it does. The Spanx fitting is an automatic fit.
It's just, okay.
It's like, hi, happy birthday. Time to put on the Spanx.
Right. Well, we did a sit test in the Spanx as well, because apparently for this portion of the show, you and I will be seated.
Right, but you want to make sure there's no unnatural ridges. I prefer, like, if I'm going for a spank, I do the full body, because I don't want to have like a line here or a line there. I really put on a full. I mean, I wish, if we're being honest, I wish they would have neck spanks. Okay, I really do. I just want a neck spank, and you know people would buy it. Listen,
do you know
Spanx, make the neck spank, please.
If you're watching in closed captioning and you're just reading that, turn up the volume and listen to what we're talking about.
You just need maybe
I
just
made a
get the
mistake
gaffer tape and just tape behind my neck.
I chose the ones that don't go over the shoulder because it was awkward. It's all
rookie mistake.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Well, you'll see tomorrow.
You'll see when
the
you
big
have
Halloween extravaganza.
Yeah, you'll see because that fat or loose skin, depending on what you have,
both,
it finds a way through. If you're not wearing a full one-piece Spanx that covers the whole body, you know what I'm saying, women, it finds a way through the crack. It's like mice. It's like mice. You know how mice, you're like,
Just
how did
that ooze through the hole?
How did the mouse get through that little hole? Your flesh finds a way through the spank and into the center of the universe where gravity is waiting.
I'll tune in tomorrow for that. Can I show this photo? This is a little tease photo.
Yes, yes.
So, speaking of Mark Consuelos, Kelly's husband,
yes.
He came in for a little guest appearance. You see him there? Ricardo. Yeah, there's Ricky Ricardo, right?
Yep.
And then, okay. We're rebooting shows from the past.
Get it?
Look at who looks just like Lucy. Is that incredible? That's Kelly Ripa. And you look, it's unbelievable.
You guys, it's Tuesday and they're cold. What are they going to say? Now, who are you, Ryan? We want to see who you are.
You invited your son, little Ricky. So, one big happy family tomorrow. You'll see.
Yes, it's very funny. I enjoyed shooting that the entire time. Seeing Mark in the crazy pants with the crazy short tie was my favorite thing ever.
And the very wide legs.
Very wide legs.
But you looked great, and it's fun. So tune in tomorrow for that.
Guess what?
What?
Women in those days really were onto something because they made everything a bell at the bottom. So guess what? Everything else looks like it's in proportion.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bell.
Is that a bell?
So
Right.
everything else falls into place. You know, now we're all about the skinny jean and the skinny this and the pants up to here and the pants over here. You know, I button my pants sometimes sitting like this.
It's too high.
No way to look like you're proportionate that way.
Well, yes, I've never looked that way myself.
Yeah. Listen, Ryan and I, when we run for office, I don't know, some of you have been following
Have you read this? Have you seen?
Yeah, we've been...
Yeah. We're going to split the job.
You heard. Even our audience is split on that. Very, very, very polarized political cycle. But Ryan and I decided that our entire
campaign
platform. Thank you.
Our
platform would be our platform will be to get Halloween changed to the last Saturday in October. Right? And now somebody has stole our thunder.
Well,
they have decided to start a petition to change the date of Halloween. And parents are saying, where do I sign? Sign me up. Yes, it needs to be on the last Saturday in October because it's ridiculous to have Halloween on a Wednesday where you sugar the kids up and then good luck getting them to bed.
It's upsetting. I don't even mind it on a Friday, but a Wednesday, actually any holiday, just for our platform, make a note. Any holiday.
Every holiday should be on a weekend.
Or at least a Friday or a Monday, bookending a weekend. Right? We approve this message.
We do approve this message.
I mean.
All holidays on the weekend. And preferably, we should make it a 3-day weekend, somehow. So, well, I'll tell you what, this campaign is picking up speed right now.
We've got momentum here in New York.
All right? We can have Amanda be our chief executive in charge of merch.
And social media.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, speaking of social media, I was reading that Selena Gomez, she was the most followed person for a long time.
Yeah.
And she took a social media break, and now it's Cristiano Ronaldo who's got...
Are we cheering that Selena Gomez has taken a break, or are we cheering for Cristiano Ronaldo?
Cristiano.
Okay.
He's got 144 million plus Instagram followers, which is a lot of pressure. Isn't it? That's a lot of pressure to have to keep up with that many people.
I can barely manage my, however many I have.
I was talking about this with Gelman.
20,000.
Your velocity on a response to a tweet with an "Oh, sweetie" is quicker than anybody I know.
It actually depends, though. You can really tell whether or not I'm on a plane or in a dentist chair with my social media presence. Anytime you see me trolling you or
It's so
Gelman
fast.
or Schulweis, you know I'm either having my teeth cleaned or I'm on an airplane.
Listen, your teeth are very white, so
Thank you, baby.
you're on a lot.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
But-
Well, it's my favorite. A lot of people find this surprising, but my favorite place to go is the dentist.
Guess who's not voting for you?
I just hurt my chances.
We dropped in the polls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that time that we went together to, well, we didn't go together, but we were there at the same time to have
Our teeth whitened.
a teeth white.
For the Academy Awards, because everyone in Hollywood has
doing it.
Academy Award white teeth. Ding!
I couldn't sleep. It was the worst pain. I can't do it again. I couldn't
I
sleep the
actually
nights
like
after.
the pain. If I don't feel the electricity, if I don't feel electricity shooting through my body after I breathe through my nose, then it didn't count. You understand what I'm saying?
No. No. I couldn't sleep for 3 days after that.
That's what I liked about it.
How about this pain? How does anybody? I remember back in school, after sitting for a while in those plastic chairs, and maybe you're feeling this sensation here, your rear end would fall asleep.
Of course, every
And then-
woman who sits cross-legged, you experience dead cheek.
Dead cheek, right?
You gotta switch cheeks.
And you kind of do a little slide
Yeah, you gotta slide.
to wake it up. I mean, we've all been there. It's almost like an itch, but it's sleeping.
You ever go to like a Chekhov play? You go to a play, you know, and you're like, oh my God, we're going into hour 14. You know, your whole body
Is hibernating?
Yeah, you're thinking. David Muir and I went to a play one night, and we basically broke into a sweat, and neither one of us could figure out who smelled worse by the end of the play. Everybody part was asleep, and we smelled like we had run a marathon.
What was it? What was?
Because the play was so long and so intense and so action-packed and so anxiety-inducing that we were sweating so much that we stank into our own clothes.
I saw Urinetown. That didn't happen to me. So it's officially called dead butt syndrome. It's a real thing. Americans are sitting so long that their butts are falling asleep more often than ever before. It may be referred to medically as gluteal amnesia.
You know what? That's my stripper name.
Gluteal amnesia. All weekend. Please welcome Gluteal Amnesia to the stage.
And her partner, Butter McMuffin Shop. Don't know where
Butter
that came
McSpanks.
from.
Here he comes.
Don't know where that came from.
All right, we have...
Listen, these are the jokes. If you want real jokes, go pay for a ticket.
These tickets are free. Hey, Tyler Perry is here with today. Yeah.
And all 3 American Idol judges are here.
Very excited to see them. Right now, it's time for Fantastic Travel Trivia. There she is. That is Sharon Doyle from Springfield, Ohio, celebrating her 50th wedding anniversary.
With my husband, Jim.
Well, congratulations. Hi, Jim.
Oh, hi, Jim. Director, producer, and writer. Please welcome media mogul. Oh, I love it, Tyler Perry.
Yes, good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Here, man. Good to see you.
I gotta hand it to you. You look great.
Thank you.
You look
Thank
really
you.
handsome.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
What's your thing right now? What are you doing?
Just about to turn 50 and it's scaring the hell out of me, so I'm working out and getting in it.
Is this-
And Rumble.
Yes, Rumble.
Rumble.
Of
I've
course,
been
yes.
Rumble.
I know Rumble.
I've done that
Soul,
class.
Rumble and Soul, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those
Soul
are great combinations.
Yes, for sure. They work well together.
Do you have a favorite Rumble instructor and a favorite Soul Cycle teacher, or somebody that you're into right now? I know it's like picking your favorite child.
My favorite Soul Cycle instructor is clearly Angela in LA, who's
Angela,
just for everybody.
she's
I'm not
amazing.
gonna. I just started Rumble, so I'm not gonna choose anybody because I don't want anybody to make them mad and they work the hell out of me when I
Right,
get.
right.
You don't want them to punish you.
Yeah, that's right.
Right,
that's
but you
right.
don't want anybody that can punch.
That's
Anybody
right.
that can throw a punch.
Don't want to do it. Don't
So
want to.
you recently went to Greece. Did we see a photo of
Yes.
you? How was that
yes.
for the first time?
It was really wonderful, and that was me celebrating right there because had been on the boat and I was on dry land. Like, God, thank you. I'm on some land.
Magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I'm not seasick. It was really good.
Were
really
you
good.
rocky after being on the boat? We did our show at sea, and we were there for a week at
Yep.
sea. And when we got off the boat, I went to a dinner party and I fell over while I was standing straight up.
Yeah. It took me a while because you still feel. So I started using those bands. They help a lot, but yeah, every time I'd get off, I feel like I was still moving. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is going on? I thought it was the alcohol, but actually it was the boat. It was the boat.
And congratulations, Tyler's celebrating 25 years in the business, right?
Yeah. That's crazy. More than half my life. More than half my life.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, and I've
when
done
you think
okay.
about it?
I've done okay.
You've done okay.
Yeah, when I started, this was Kathy, Regis and Kathy.
That's right.
Yeah,
Well, me too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
people
yeah, that's
people
right.
still call it that.
That's
too.
right.
I know.
Is that right?
My mother, chief among them.
Yeah, is that right?
I used to call her Regis and Kathy.
What were you doing? There were productions you were putting on in Atlanta.
Yeah.
What were you doing at the beginning?
Live stage plays. The very first show, I thought 1,200 people come, and only 30 showed up, and I knew all of them. You know, so over the years, I would just do these plays, and we would sell out. It started selling out all over the country. So before I went to movies and television, I was doing theater, man. And
You were hustling.
Oh, for sure. And I'm gonna do my last tour, my last Medea tour next year, Medea farewell tour. So yeah.
Don't you think that's why you're such an incredible and prolific producer? Is that you had like that theater experience where you have to do everything?
For sure, yeah. I was broke, so I had to do everything.
Yeah.
I would be on stage, hang the lights, load the truck, then go out at intermission and sell the programs and go back on stage. I kid you not, man. I learned everybody's job. That was wonderful.
Right.
That's wonderful.
Listen, we have to take a commercial break. We don't want you to move.
Don't
them,
go anywhere.
Okay, great.
We have
All
lots to cover.
We come back, tell us.
Nobody's full.
Nobody's fool.
This
Open
is-
Friday. Open Friday.
Is this your first rated R project?
My first rated R comedy. I've done
Comedy,
two other
okay.
rated R movies, but
Okay.
you can't have Whoopi Goldberg, Tiffany Haddish, and a very special secret cameo in this thing and make this a PG movie. So
Right.
I'm so happy I just let them go and do it. It is hilarious.
Sometimes the R rating is necessary.
It's necessary.
Yes.
And this is her follow-up to Girls Trip, I feel. I know she's done
Yeah.
other movies,
Yeah.
but this is the follow-up to Girls Trip. I mean, she takes it there, and I'm just so
She
excited
really is
about it.
magic.
Yeah, she's magic.
She's magic.
Yeah. And I've known her, 5 years ago she worked on If Loving You Is Wrong. So to see all these stuff that's happening
Happened.
for her, it's amazing.
No kidding.
Yeah. She was the same person there that she is now.
Right.
So to see this energy, and listen, don't underestimate her. She's very talented, very, very smart, and she's very strategic. So she's going to be around for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's so funny because you think of her as an overnight success.
Yeah.
And when you just said that, I went,
Oh, no,
great.
she's been on the grind for a long time.
Yeah.
How did you make this movie in 10 days? I
You
mean,
know what? Everybody thinks that's such a phenomenon or something.
sounds like it.
But for me, I don't have the answer to a lot of people. I'm the guy that has all the answers
So
for my own
you can
films,
move.
right? So I don't have to go to 20 people to get the answers. Like the studio saying,
yeah.
do this, do that, do this, do that. And I have a great team. We have a great shorthand, and if the actors can work that fast, we can. We'll make it all that noise back there. Shut the hell up.
So rude. I'm trying to talk and they being so rude.
it's those idol judges, you can't keep them quiet.
it's the idol
I
judges.
mean-
Oh, that's Katy Perry. That's my
Yeah,
cousin.
yeah.
Yeah, that's my cousin. That's my cousin.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot you were related.
That's right, we're
I forgot
related,
about
we're
that.
related.
Yeah.
We were reading a great story. We obviously know how close you and Oprah are, but
Yeah.
how you first met Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah.
You asked her for an autograph when you were working?
Yeah, I was at the hotel, Windsor Court Hotel, and I heard she was coming, and I was vacuuming
Wait,
the
in
floor.
New Orleans?
In New Orleans, yeah. This was years ago. And I was working at housekeeping, so I was vacuuming that floor. I vacuumed the carpet fibers out of that floor that day, waiting for her to come. She gets off the elevator, and I was like, cottonmouth, and I couldn't say anything. So I then found out the day she was leaving, and I was vacuuming that floor again, just all day.
Yeah.
So she comes out, and she passes me up, and I go, can I have your autograph? And she said, why did you tell me that when I was down there with you? So she walks back, she gives me the autograph, and I was like shaking, right? So I told her how bad that made me feel. Yeah, let me tell you what happened.
Wait, you told Oprah
I said,
what?
now, a couple of years ago,
Right.
I told her I said that made me feel so terrible. I was just so she says every time she goes to the hotel now, she talks to everybody. She takes pictures with everybody. She smiles with everybody. She's buying cars and giving them to everybody. No, it didn't make me feel bad. It's a joke. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
But it's very courageous because listen, we've had Oprah on this show, and if I passed her in the hotel, I don't think I would have the courage to say hello.
Hi, I finally got the courage, but I turned the vacuum off so you can hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Hey, Nobody's Fool opens in theaters on Friday. Check it out, November 2nd. Tyler Perry, everybody. Great to see you, man. Thank you. Luke Bryan, Katy Perry, and Lionel Richie. It's so good.
Hi.
Hi.
Did you just floss? Hi.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
Now,
Hi, Lionel.
wait, come on in. Come on in.
Come on in.
Listen.
Hi.
Wait,
Hey, I know.
Now
you finished.
Now,
Yeah.
Here, Luke, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Now,
There you go.
now hold on. I gotta do my move here. I gotta
All right, let's see it.
let's see it.
slow me down. And then we can sit down.
Did you just deflate?
I did. See, I learned this thing. So I ran into. So I ran it.
Lionel.
I ran into Tyler
Yeah.
backstage, and he said, "Lionel?" Question mark. And I said, "This is no value and no purpose." For all of you all that know my songs, this is a art of found material things. Well, this is clearly no value and no purpose.
You know,
There you go.
oddly enough,
It's called giving Katy Perry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was Katy was behind this, right?
We're doing this for Katy
yeah.
because when she said, "I have an idea," and Luke and I said, "How bad could it be?"
Also, this is what my late night online shopping looks like.
I know. I feel like I'm getting a window into your world right
Well,
now.
this is the window. Sloths sleep about 15 to 18 hours a day, and their facial structures make it look like they're always smiling even through their pain, stress, and anxiety. And
Kind of like me and you on set, Lionel.
Yeah.
You guys, what are these suits filled with?
And finally, some sloths have been known to grab their own arms, mistaking them for tree branches, and end up falling to their death.
It's a tragic ending.
Let me just say this to you. This is just a window into what Luke and I go through
Are you guys?
on the show. All right?
Are you guys not morning people or something?
No.
Well, sloths sleep about 20 hours a day, and we're very slow, so no.
Yeah.
But the way you're holding yourselves.
Yeah.
Craven,
I'm trying to deflate. I'm trying to deflate a little bit so you can see me.
Listen.
There I am.
I need some
Listen.
salmon nigiri right
Listen, we
now.
are serious musicians
right.
looking for
Serious talent.
talent.
Yes.
Please take us seriously.
And we'll come back and talk about it with these three right after this. Back with Luke, Lionel, and Katy. There are fans in their costumes that are blowing the air
Yeah,
in
that's
there.
what's keeping them inflated.
That's fantastic.
Not music fans,
No,
little fans.
motorized fans.
That's how they're deciding who goes through to the next round.
No, but
Somebody in there just blowing up the costume.
But you have to know that backstage, I've got some friends of mine that have been in this on your cast for a very long time, a part of your group.
Yeah.
And they've known me when I come on the show. They prepared and they go, Lionel, and I go, yeah. It's like no confidence. They have no confidence. You gonna be okay? And I go,
I'll make it.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
I think you look adorable. I'm sticking with it.
Viewers,
I think
if you're
it's
at
cute.
home and you haven't had a cup of coffee yet, and you're wondering if you're really seeing Lionel Richie in a panda costume, you are.
Yes.
Katie, how well did you guys know each other or not before all of this started? Because now, obviously, it's like a family.
Oh yeah, this is my brother Luke, and this is my uncle Lionel.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really know Luke. I had seen him hosting the CMAs and singing hunting and fishing.
She'd seen some of my online shaking.
No.
Yeah.
And then I've seen Lionel out and about because I know Nicole, his daughter, and Nicole terrorizes him just as much as I
my
terrorize
God.
him.
I thought after Nicole, I lived through that era.
No, I said to you last night at the Idol auditions, how do you stay in great shape? And tell them what you said.
I said, Nicole, I've been trained by my kids. I mean, Nicole Richie put me through a survival course. I mean, Nicole, and now I've got Miles and Sophia. Listen, this is almost like child's play.
I know, I call Lionel with my kids. I'm like, Lionel, what do I do now? What do I do with this latest thing? And Lionel's got all the knowledge.
This
He's
is
got
the
it
most
handled.
mesmerizing thing between your fingers and your wings. I can't take my eyes off of this.
Very inspirational.
So we're going to find out who is most likely to curse on national television when we come back. They were-
Of what's going on behind the scenes at American Idol. So it's time for you guys to rat each other out a little bit in a game of who's most likely. Very cool graphic.
Yeah, we went all
okay,
on the expense.
who's most likely to curse on national television? Wow.
Okay, we got it? Yeah, good.
I like that.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to sing in the shower? Oh, yeah. That is incorrect, Luke.
It's Lionel. Yeah.
Oh, I think I know this. Eat an entire pizza by themselves. Oh. Ryan, I would have said you. I would have said you.
Katie did it.
You have to see Katie.
Okay.
Katie did it in a
Google
record.
themselves. Who's most likely to Google themselves?
Oh wait.
Wow. How about this? Who's most likely to get a late night tattoo? Late night tattoo. Wow, split down the
Luke
middle.
says himself.
Right, I know.
Who's most likely, I think I know this too, to go skinny dipping? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Listen. Oh yeah, it's true. It's true. It's actually
no,
true.
Lionel.
It's actually true.
No.
It's actually
No,
true.
no,
After
this is
like
Luke.
Luke
This
has
is
like
true.
4 locos.
Who's most likely to conveniently forget their wallet when out to dinner?
Yeah.
No way, never.
Yeah.
That's fake. Hey, who's most likely to cry watching a romantic movie? No, that's all. What? Yeah, it's all.
Me.
No, you guys, it's Ryan. It's really Ryan.
Marley and me.
Oh my gosh, I can't watch it on the plane.
He can't
It's
watch
the
like
air
a Real
pressure.
Housewives promo. Who's most likely to eat off of other people's plates?
Oh, here it is, right here.
Yeah, right.
That's Luke.
And
I'm the
finally,
friend you wanted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's
finally, who's most likely to make whoopee in public?
Oh.
That's true.
No kidding.
No kidding.
No kidding.
No kidding.
We're going to come back and talk about this season's American Idol after this. Stay with us. We'll be right back with the judges.